Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for your attention. Please take your seats. And welcome to the European Food Summit, the second edition of this amazing event. Let me just start off by a few housekeeping rules. As you all know, as you're all aware, we're in the middle of a global pandemic, so please take care of yourselves. So do note that wearing masks is obligatory at all times. You're okay to take them off when you have a speech. That goes for the speakers, but at other times, please keep your face masks on. Try to distance yourselves from others and do use the hand sanitizer as often as possible. So we want everyone to be safe while we have this event, and I think you're going to have a great time enjoying what we've prepared for you. Let me kick it off by saying, prepare to get your minds blown. I think this is going to be a tremendous event. Whoever's been here in 2019 knows that this is no ordinary event. This is something extraordinary, most of all because of the curators that we have and amazing guests that are here, that are not here to present pitches. They are not here to present sales ideas. They're here to open up topics. They're here to open up important topics and to have an open discussion with them about them. They're about getting people intrigued, taking those ideas back to their own communities and their environments, and opening up a discussion about those topics for sure. Expect the hard truth and expect ideas beyond just what you see on the plate and what you taste on the palate. I'll be very short to kick it off, and I'll invite our hosts, Martin Jezeršek, to have a brief intro speech about this event. Thank you.
I'm going to start this welcome speech with the word finally. It's been a roller coaster for the last 15 months since our first edition and then 2 cancelled editions. But at the end of the day, I am extremely happy and proud to be here, to do the event, to have some extraordinary speakers, to have some important and influential journalists from around the world. And from now on, I think we're going to have so much fun. At least I will for sure. So I'm going to be very short. It's time to bring more to the table. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Martin. And as you know, the curator of this event is a truly intriguing person, Mr. Andrea Petrini. I'll keep my introduction short, and I'll use a part of the quote that was once written in Vice. It puts like this: "He's the most feared man in food and a writer who eats chefs for breakfast." That's what they put down, Andrea. So that said, let's not forget about he's a brilliant mind, a true, not just a food critic, but a person that opens up important topics. So Andrea Petrini, you've been the curator. What have you prepared for us, and what can we expect today?
I'll try to be as short as Martin. So, guys, we made it till now. We made it. It's not a success, it's a miracle. We are all gathered together here after 50 months, after this long collection of stop and go. Yes, we do it in March, in November, in September, but hey, here we are. There have been a few changes to the lineup. There have been a few changes to the topics because we are not the guys that we were 2 years ago. Obviously, we all been through in Slovenia, in Italy, in France, in Europe, in the States, in Asia, to a difficult situation. So, in a certain way, there will be also some reflections on what we have been going through. But because I'm not a salesperson, so I'm not saying, hey, look at how smart we are. I would just say that the European Food Summit, it might be nice, it might be not bad, it might be great, but most of all, if we fail it, if we fuck it up, it's because we make it just another food congress. And God knows we don't need another boring food congress. What we wanted was to be a cultural thing. What we wanted was to do something that could relate culture, our cultures, in the most plural sense of the word, with many topics. Cultural project, meaning having farmers, agriculturists, fishermen, dialoguing, chatting, discussing with chefs, of course, but not just, but also with writers, with art theorists, with journalists. We wanted to open up, to broaden up the gamma of voices. We are so bored of hearing just one voice. We want to have more voices. And if you ask me, are you going into the old lullaby because we want to be more inclusive, and more diverse, and more everything? Yes, but that's not the point. We want the quality, we want the real stories, we want the real bits of life. We are here to share something that goes hopefully beyond the usual food topics. And I hope, honestly, that we don't fuck it up today. And I hope that you will enjoy it. Thank you.
Thank you, Andrea. I promise we will try not to fuck it up, okay? It goes hard for my... This event would also not be possible with one additional person that is always thought-provoking as well. She really participated strongly in making this event happen as well. I don't think I have to make it, everybody knows her, so Ana Roš.
I'm a bit smaller than the guys. So hello everyone, a warm welcome also from my side. I'm really honored and happy that so many of you came. It's actually a limited edition because we limited the number of seats. But still, I think the topics are going to be very interesting, strong. From my side, a reflection over not what the food is going to become, but what the food really is. And I would honestly like to see the answers. So for me, this is really not just another food conference, but it is looking for the answers, and maybe at the end of the day, we will have some, because I honestly would like to hear the answer that will later on bring to action. As you know, because of the lockdown, the food chain collapsed completely. I will have from my side curating some people who are heroes in my eyes, because they acted in the times we all needed action. Thank you so much, enjoy, and I promise it's not going to be boring.